Hello everybody. So today it's going to be a peachy summer makeup tutorial. It's a super elegant looking makeup which is great for summer parties. So let's get started. As I want this pearly airy makeup, I'm using the Cushion foundation. It's an Australian brand and works very well. So I'm starting by putting it on the high parts of my face and then blending it outwards. By doing that, it gives the most natural finish. So after the first application, I need very little more. So I'm putting very little, whatever was in the sponge, on the higher parts of my face again and blending it outwards. Then it's time for some concealer. I'm using the sleek concealer and the lighter color on a flat brush and putting it under my eyes to cover up all the dark circles that I have. Also taking the concealer on the bridge of the nose and a little bit on the cupid's bow. It gives a face a little bit of that natural lift kind of a feel, I suppose. I don't know what to say, but it looks really nice. So then it's time to blend everything, and I always use my hands for that. Once that's done, it's time to set everything, and I'm using the Rimmel Clear Complex powder. It's a transparent powder, and use it a very less quantity of the powder because I still want to keep the pearly dewy finish on. Once that's done, I'm going to come in with a Makeup Revolution eyeshadow. It's in the color Delicious, and using it to contour my cheekbones. This is a very natural brown and it looks very nice when you use it for contouring. So that's what I'm going to do. Once I place the color under the cheeks, I am going to come in with a Real Techniques brush and buff everything. Once that's done, I'm going to come in with the Golden Sugar palette from Makeup Revolution and using the Cornermost shade to bronze up my face, bronzing up on the usual areas, that is under the cheekbones, on the hollow parts of the cheek, on the jawline, taking it a little bit on the temples, and very little bronzer on the nose and a little bit on the tip of the nose. So once that's done, it's time to come in with the blush, and the blush I'm using is from MUA. It's called shade 5, and what a difference a blush makes. So put the blush on, and once you have the blush on, it's time to head on to the highlighter. The highlighters I'm using are the top two ones, mixing both of them and then putting it on the high points of the cheek and then making a C shape connecting it to the forehead. Also bringing the highlighter on the bridge of the nose, a little bit on the center of the forehead, and then taking a little bit bronzer under the lips. Now it's time to use the same blusher on a fluffy brush and putting it on above the crease. Then taking this kind of a pink color and placing it almost on the same color, but let it peek through on the top. Then coming in with the first color again and giving it a little tad bit more so that it's visible. Next, time to come in with a darker pink and using it in the crease, and I'm using it very heavily to deepen up the crease so that the eyes look a little bigger. Using the lighter pink on the entire lid. This is going to form as a good base for the next shimmer that I'm going to be using on the lids. Then coming in with this highlighter and using it as eyeshadow and putting it all over the lids, starting from the center and blending it on both the sides. Next, I'm using a mix of that bronzy gold color and this yellowish gold color, taking it on a small brush and start in the middle of the eye as if you're going to line your eyes and then blend it upwards. Then coming in with that highlighter again so that the shadow doesn't look very odd. Coming in with the brown color and giving myself a outer V so that the eyes get a little more definition, merge everything very well, blend everything very well and connect it to the lower lash line. Once you have that on, it's time to put a little bit of the peachy pink, the first peachy pink that we used, back again. Then using the same peachy pink on the lower lash line. Secondly, using the first baby pink kind of a color that we used. Then coming in with a mix of both the shimmers on the lower lash line very, very roughly. And lastly, using the brown color and smudging it in the lash line. Then I decided to give myself a little more glitter, so using that goldish yellowish glitter on the eyeballs and then blending it all off. Then I'm coming in with a grayish kind of a shadow on an angular brush and smudging it in the lower lash line and the upper lash line. Or you have to line your upper lash line, but it should not be very precise and visible. So keep buffing the shadow and line your upper lash line. Give yourself a little bit of a wing. Then come in back with the brush on which you used a dark brown and smudge the wing. Going in with the beautiful Dream color, it is so beautiful, and putting it on the lower lash line in the first half. Then giving yourself a nude eyeliner. This makes your eyes look very big and angelic, so I'm using it in the waterline. It's time to curl your lashes and take a nice good amount of time curling your lashes, because that is what's going to make a huge difference. Put on the mascara. I'm really liking the Hyper Curl by Maybelline these days. It's not waterproof, but it still stays. My curl still stays the entire day. So putting it on the upper lashes and the lower lashes. It's time to add some lipstick, and this is a liquid lipstick by L'Oreal's Cannes collection, and what a gorgeous pinky peachy color it is. This was my first time using it and it stayed for so long. I am quite impressed. And I totally forgot to highlight below my eyebrows, so that's what I'm going to do now. And now you have your makeup done. For hair, I'm going to do it magically, and it's done. This is the entire makeup. It looks really pretty, simple and elegant. Very, very good for the summer night and parties. I hope you liked it, and I'll see you soon. Bye.